If you were born in between May 15th and June 15th, you have a Taurus Sun in Vedic astrology. Your sun symbolizes your soul, it's how you express yourself, it's your identity, it's what you take pride in, and it also rules your self-esteem. And when your sun is in Taurus in Vedic astrology, your self-esteem is tied to comfort. And the reason why Taurus suns need comfort in order to have a high self-esteem is because Tauruses process life through their body. Tauruses have a very somatic type of body. Before a Taurus can make any decision, they have to process life through their nervous system first. These are not people that rely upon their emotions. They don't rely upon their mind. They fully rely upon their physical body. Tauruses don't use logic or their emotions. It seems like it, but they don't. They think with their body. They do everything through their body. And so Tauruses, they do better when they're able to live life on their own pace, because if their body is not comfortable, then they're not going to be able to make decisions. And so the only way a Taurus can be comfortable is if they control their pace, because they're the only ones who knows what pace that they work on. Not all Tauruses work on a slow pace, but all Tauruses need to have their own pace. Some Tauruses have a fast pace. Some Tauruses have that stereotypical slow pace. Like, for example, Donald Trump, who was born June 14th. I know a lot of y'all are going to say, Donald Trump's not a Taurus, he's a Gemini. Y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. This is Vedic astrology, which is real astrology. Donald Trump's not a Gemini, he's a Taurus. Same thing with Kanye West, who was born June 8th, and Prince, the artist, who was born June 7th. All those guys are Tauruses. But people just think they're Geminis because people's minds can't think beyond Western astrology. But this is for another story. But because Tauruses have the most sensitive bodies, like their bodies are like somatic, because they have such sensitive bodies and sensitive nervous systems, because they process everything through their bodies, Tauruses need to be physically comfortable. If they don't feel comfortable, they cannot make a decision. And so Tauruses can't be rushed. They can't feel like they're being pressured to do something. They can't make decisions when they feel emotional. And they don't even make decisions out of logic. They make decisions solely off of comfort. They don't make any decision unless they feel comfortable. And so if you're a Taurus, your number one motive should be comfort. Make sure your room is clean. Make sure your house is organized and not messy. Make sure everything in your life is predictable, it's controlled, and whatever it takes for you to be at peace, do that. And then you can focus on moving forward in life. But Tauruses, if they're not comfortable, they're not going to do anything. The more you push a Taurus, the more you try to force them to do something that they don't want to do, the more you try to force a Taurus to step outside of the comfort zone to make a decision, the more they're going to dig their heels into the ground. And so if you're a Taurus, you are not lazy. You're just somebody who needs your body and your sensations and your nervous system to make decisions. And until you feel safe, you can't make any decisions. And so if you're a Taurus, the number one priority to have a high self-esteem is to make sure that you are comfortable. Whatever it takes for you to have your own comfort zone, do that. And because you are a earth sign, and all the earth signs are methodical, one thing that makes a Taurus comfortable is them being able to have a predictable routine that they can do. And so don't allow anybody into your life that causes you to step outside of your routine, because that will fuck up everything that you got going on in your life. And that's advice for myself as well. I have a Taurus stellium. But yeah, guys, to schedule a consultation or to access my astrology book, go to my website, isaiah47.net. You can also find that in the link in my profile bio. Now have a great rest of your day.